That's a bit of a wipeout. Come on! Does anyone else have difficulty with this app? Come on! Well, hello everyone, it's Pete here again. So I'm at the speed test site, which is the beach car park again. As previously discussed, the ground isn't perfect here, but it's good. It's quite empty at the moment. So there was only that one person, he's just going. A couple of parked cars, but mostly I've got the place to myself. So let's have a look and see what we can do. So the car is a little bit different to last time. I'll hand over to me in the workshop and I can explain what I've done to this. So this is the state of my TT-01 after the previous speed run. Now one of the problems I've had is the front of this bending down, and I think the main reason for that is I didn't put the foam bumper in because this was cut to the size to go in the truck, but I'm sort of wishing now that I had just trimmed that down. I can always get another one of these when I put the truck body back on this, because that is catching the road, so I need to put that in and trim it to size so I can keep the front of this from hitting the road. So this has lost a lot of paint as well, so I might put some paint on. I mean, you'd think this is pretty trashed, but not cheap are they, these body shells? So I ought to try and make this look halfway decent again, maybe. And the other thing I'm wondering for the brushless side of the contest is whether to put sort of some wings maybe on the front, because you need to keep the front down. Although if I put it on that, is that going to bend that down again? Maybe on the roof, because it just seems to lose traction. And maybe, although it wouldn't be aerodynamically efficient, you might be able to get more of the power on the road if there was a sort of wing on the roof here. I don't know. 3 days later. Okay, I have put this spoiler on the roof. Will that make a difference and create downforce? I doubt it. I was thinking about putting one on the front, like I was saying. I'm not sure if that will just make the front scrape on the road, so I haven't done that. I have put the foam bumper in here now, and hopefully that will stop the body from bending down onto the road like it was doing. Might notice we've got foam tyres now. These are the Schumacher contact ones. Don't know if that'll make a difference, but people have recommended them, so I've done that. Now one big change, I've got this new speed analyzer with the Bluetooth, so I can put it under the body, so I don't need to film that, and should be safe under there and not go flying off across the car park. So the only pain is I'll have to be looking at my phone and doing all that stuff. Hopefully that will be an improvement and it'll actually stay put in there. Now the only other change, I've changed the spur gear, and I didn't really want to put a smaller spur gear which would give you a higher gear, but I did a bit of a cock up. I was changing the pinion to a steel one, and when I was putting it all back together I put these longer screws here into there, and what that did is put the screw right down into the spur gear, so it damaged the spur gear, so it was a bit of a big cock up my end. Ooh, matron. So I've had to go onto my 58 tooth, which is one that I was going to use for the brush setup, but anyway, I've got that in there now, so it's 22 tooth pinion and 58 tooth spur gear. Other than that, it's the same as it was last time, which is the 4600 kV motor, and I'm going to use a 3S LiPo. So it's over to me at the test site to see how I get on. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay, so I'm just warming up the tyres and getting a feel for the car. So the problem in this car park is that there's a lot of loose stones on the surface where the tarmac's breaking up, and they haven't really got anywhere to go with it being enclosed. So I think these tyres would help if you had nice fresh tarmac with no loose stones on top, but not so much here. Now for the speed runs, I know you've got to do it all as one shot for an official speed. So the fastest one has been left unedited, but all the other ones have had a little bit of trimming just to speed things up a little bit. Let's see how I got on. Alright, so we've got the app on. And that is reading the car. Still trying to work out this software thing, and also read. Okay, so it's on 0. So we go start. It's the law that you've got to say what you're pressing. Okay, let's have a go. Oh, speed bumps. These tyres don't seem to be any more grippy than the other ones. Whoa! Oh, this is all over the place. Let's have a look what we got. 35, oh that's poor. What I need to do is to try and keep it actually in a straight line. Nope. 38, disappointing. Right, back to 0. So we've now got somebody learning to drive in the car park, which isn't helping. Oh, nice soft landing. Let's see what we got. 46. So yeah, not better than last time yet. Right, have another go. Ah, it just keeps drifting. Right. Let's have a look. 47, so I still haven't beaten last time. I think it's quite a good option just to crash it into the bank here. It doesn't seem to come to any harm. Come on. We can get 50, surely. Ah. No, no. Oh, bollocks. No, I don't think that was any good. 45. Damn it. That's a bit of a wipeout. Right, let's see what we got. Come on! Does anyone else have difficulty with this app? Come on! There we go, 49, so I've beaten last time by a mile an hour. Surely I can get 50, surely. Come on. Oh God, I think that was getting on for full speed. Let's have a look. Come on app, don't mess me about. 51! Come on, get in. Right, I'm calling it at that. I don't think I can do any better than that. Not on this car park anyway. So yeah, I'm calling it 51. I know it's nowhere near the top guys, but you know, it's all right. It's not bad. So that's my final thing for the Brushless, I think, unless I find a runway somewhere that's empty. But other than that, I'm calling it that. I think the only thing that happened with the car, it broke another body post off the back there, those body post extenders, but other than that, came off unscathed. I think that was a good tactic just to race it into the bank at the end of the car park, because it didn't seem to come to any harm in all the brambles there. So yeah, that worked out all right. It was a bit windy outside, so I don't know if you could hear what I'm saying, so I'll come to the outro inside the car. The top speed I got there was 51. Hopefully that came out in a single shot with the car going. I'm gonna call it finished at that, I think. I know it's miles off the top guys, but I think it's the best I can do here really. It's just sort of going a bit too much out of control. So 51 is it, and I'm going to enter the brush contest now, so watch out Mark Bryan. I haven't actually got any better ideas, but I'll have a go at it anyway. I'd say much respect to those guys who are getting 70 miles an hour and more. It's just unbelievable really, out of that little Tamiya chassis. And also thank you again to Phil for sorting all this out. It's been a good fun thing to do. So that's it for now. I'm going to go home and reward myself with a lovely pint of IPA. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.